How much does a house cost in Windsor? That's a great question. It's somehow simultaneously like the cheapest place in Ontario to buy a house, while also being probably more expensive than you realize. Okay, I know that makes no sense, but let me explain, all right? So this house is located in Brampton. For the same price, you could get a house like this in our area. That being said, the prices that you see on Realtor.ca in Windsor, they're wrong. All right? Because we do something stupid in this real estate market, and people price their house lower than what they're actually worth in order to attract buyers. Yes, even during the market dip that took place there, like I'm recording this in October of 2022. So we just came out of like a 6-month-long free fall of housing prices, and people were still doing it. They're still taking a house worth $500 and listing it at $399. Okay, so it confuses people when they start looking at buying a house in Windsor. They don't know where to start. That's why I'm making this video, to kind of help you out, okay? So quickly going to go over something here just to get warmed up. This house was listed at $499, sold for $600. This house listed $489, sold for $600. This was listed at $199. You know what it sold for? $315. This one, $499, and it sold for $800. So they really underlisted that one. Okay, it's frustrating. I don't like that agents do it. Buyers hate that they do it. But most people want to do it because they feel that is the best way to attract the most buyers to their home. So anyway, what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to go over all these different price ranges, starting at like $1 million and working our way down to show you what is actually available in that price range. Okay? I'm even going to talk about the cheapest you can possibly get into Windsor for, okay? Because I know some of you are here for that. What is the cheapest I can purchase a house in Windsor? All that is on the way, okay? Let's get started. Side note, this video is time sensitive. You know what I mean? Like, if you're a year from now watching this video, give me a call if you want updated pricing, because this might be completely out of date, and $500,000 might get you a hell of a lot less. Or more, who knows? Okay, my name is Ryan. I'm a real estate appraiser in Windsor, and I'm a real estate agent. So I'm in and out of these homes all day long, every day. I know what I'm talking about, okay? I help people buy and sell houses in Windsor. If you need help or you need any information, that's my number. It's right there on the screen. People reach out to me from YouTube all the time. Feel free to shoot me a text or give me a call. Okay, so first off, $1 million or more. We're going to start in this price range and work down throughout the video, okay? So in this price range, you're getting new build homes, or you're getting homes that are like within 5 years old, okay? Most of them probably 2 stories or ranches on large pieces of land. Really nice. I mean, they don't make cheap houses anymore, so they're all going to be executive. They're all going to have ensuite bathrooms, sometimes multiple ensuite bathrooms for different bedrooms, all engineered hardwood and tile throughout. Before the market took a dip, like at the end of 2021, early 2022, raised ranches with the bonus room like this were starting to get up to the $1 million price range. It's calmed down a bit since then, but just know that within the last 20 years, 15-year-old raised ranches might again squeak up to that $1 million price range. Let's look at this house here. This sold in August in a nice area of LaSalle. So it sold for just over $1 million. It was built in early 2000s. It's in an awesome school district, an awesome neighborhood. Remember, in August of 2022, the market is down a bit. So although this sold just over $1 million, probably would have been like 1.1 to 1.2 if you rewind the clock to the end of 2021. This guy in Lakeshore, this new build sold for $1 million. Again, that was July. And this guy here, this sold in March. Okay, the market was still kind of where it was at its hottest, and this sold for $1 million. It was 5 years old at the time, 2.5 bathrooms, which is a little bit less than what you usually get. You usually get like 3.5 bathrooms on houses that new. It's about 2,500 square feet. For reference sake, this is what you can get in Brampton for the same price. Right now, they got a new development by the WFCU Center. This is one of them, and this sold for $1.1 million. It's a 2-story, and that's not a bad price for an executive 2-story these days. Okay, so now we're going to do $800,000 to like $950,000, that price range. If you're selling a house and you're moving down here, you might be in this price range. You can get a lot for this price range where up near Toronto, this is a starter home. But down here, look what you can get, okay? So this is in a very, very nice area of South Windsor. This sold for around $850K. The asking price was $750K. It was built in 2010. It's a raised ranch. It's got the bonus room over the garage. Looks beautiful inside. It's got 3 bathrooms, including an ensuite. Like I said before, when the market was really hot, this may have been closer to $1 million. But currently, as of the date of recording, they've come down a little bit. So $850 this sold for. Again, if you need updated pricing, feel free to give me a call. I can help you out. Because if you're a year from now, these pricings will probably be out of date. But still, it gives you a good starting point to understand the Windsor market. Check this one out. This is a big 2-story, sold for around $900K. It's 20 years old. If you want under 5 years old, of course you are over $1 million. But this is what you can get for $900K. That's like 3,000 square feet almost. And last one in this price range, this one was about $800K in South Windsor. Great area of town. It's your typical raised ranch. It's 20 years old, 2-car garage, 2 to 3 bathrooms, $800K. Okay, so next I'm going to look at this wide range here, okay? So this is likely where you're shopping in. Most people that call me from YouTube are in this price range, between $500K and $700K. This is a range where you can get, even if you're a first-time homebuyer, you can get a really good house in a really good neighborhood. If you have a couple kids, you can find something decent in this price range. This is where the bulk of humanity lies, in this $500 to $700K price range. So at the top of this price range, okay, around $700K, look at this. This is what you could get. It's the same as that $800K house I showed you a few minutes ago, but it's out of date. The kitchen hasn't been touched. The flooring's out of date. It's a bit scratched up. Like, it could use some love. So the price drops a bit, and you could get that for in the 700s, maybe $750, depending. This guy also sold for $700K, and this might look like a much different house than what we showed you before, but this is in a dynamite area right here, okay? It also has 120 feet frontage, like they're giant lots over there. It's pretty much a double lot. It's double what a normal house would be, and it's got a big backyard as well. It's close to the 401, the EC row. It's close to everything. So you can get that for $700, although I will say it was a little bit out of date as well. Not crazy, but just a little bit. This here I like as a great example of mid-600s, around the 650 mark. It's a raised ranch, not as nice looking as the ones we showed earlier. Still has a 2-car garage and 2 bathrooms, and it's still in a decent area. Okay, so one thing I get calls about a lot is Southwood School District, because it's such a great school district. It's such an amazing school. Everyone wants to live in the Southwood School District area, but that school district is pricey. So this here is going to be mid to high 600s, and it's located in that area, which is right here on your map, okay? It has no garage. You want to add a garage, you're going to add another $50K to this, probably. Okay, it's 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, well taken care of house, looks nice inside. Okay, now all of these that I'm flipping through right now are homes, about 1,000 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 1 bath on the main floor, and they probably have a finished basement as well with another bedroom and bathroom. They're all going to sell in like high 500s, like 575 to 600, and they're all located here or here, South Windsor, nice area, or Riverside, okay? This is a fantastic starter home, first-time home buyer home right there, or even if you have a couple kids, there should be enough room for you to live, because, I mean, there's 3 bedrooms above grade, and then you can shove someone in the basement, too. One more, you can also get a really good semi-detached in this price range as well, like houses like this. Okay, they're newer built. They're like 20 years old, max. Normally, if that was a full house, it's $700,000-$800,000, but because it's a semi-detached, you can pick it up around $550,000. If you're moving to Windsor and you need help looking for a home and understanding what's in your price range, feel free. First of all, there's way more videos on this channel you should be checking out. Also, you can always give me a call. I'm a real estate appraiser and real estate agent in Windsor, and I'm happy to help you out. On the way, we're going to look at the $350 to $450 price range. Also, we're going to talk about the lowest possible amount you can get into Windsor for, okay? All that is on the way. Okay, let's do it. $350 to $450K. This is the lowest that I would advise for a first-time homebuyer or anyone, really. Below that, it starts getting pretty grungy, all right? But you can get a nice house in this price range At the lowest end of this price range for like $350, it's going to be 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, okay? Look at this house right here. 700 square feet, like I said, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, no basement, central Windsor, so it's not a bad area. Like, it's a nice little street. It was asking $299, it went 50 grand over, so again, so $350. Not a bad place to live if you're just looking for a spot to start building some equity. Also in central Windsor, this guy, just a few streets down, sold for $400K, 3 beds, okay, 1 bathroom. It has a basement, so that's the difference between this and the other one. An extra bedroom, and it's got a basement. Look pretty clean, pretty well taken care of inside. Now, if you're lucky, something like this barely squeaks into the $350 to $450 price range, okay? This sold for $450K. In Riverside. It's in a very nice area, very good neighborhood, 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. In 6 months, the price might go up. It might be out of this price range. I don't know. But as of right now, that's sold recently in that price range. Now, you might say, but Ryan, I go on Realtor.ca and I can see that there are houses for $200, $250. Let me tell you something. It's a lie, okay? There's no such thing as a $200,000 house. Not unless it needs, like, to be completely gutted. For example, look at this one. This one sold for like $220K. It was gross inside. Like, it had no flooring. Everything needed to be ripped out. Everything needed to be changed, okay? That's what 220 actually looks like. When you see a house listed at $199, it's going to sell for $300. They've underlisted it on purpose. The only thing that you can actually get in that price range is a condo for under $300. And I have a whole video on condos you can look at. I encourage you to go watch it. They're not a bad option. You can get a 1-2 bedroom apartment for under $300,000, and you can start building equity. And that way, when the market starts going up again, and it's a year, 2 years, 3 years from now, you've got a big chunk of change you can take and you can put down on your next house that you want to live in. That might never happen for you if you don't first get that condo. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't think you're going to be able to save up money enough to keep up with the market. However, if you own a piece of real estate, even a condo, and it starts going up in price, you'll have a down payment for the house you really want later down the road. I think that's it. That's all I'm going to go over today. If you need more help looking for a house, again, feel free to shoot me a text or give me a call. I have lots of other videos on this YouTube channel. Go check them out.